Yo, what's happening, y'all, man? We back at it like crack addicts, man. It's your boy, Cross, man. Hey, man, salute to everybody. I hope they had a blessed weekend. I know y'all done heard about a lot of stuff that's been going on. We gonna get to it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all, go subscribe to the Grunt and Grown. Like, I don't know if y'all understand. Clemson, salute, King, salute. Hey, y'all go subscribe to the Grunt and Grown because I only got one more strike, and more than likely I'm gonna do something to get a strike to get off this channel. I'm just telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Monkey Man, what up with you, bro? I salute you, King. Oh man, I appreciate everybody coming in and hit that like button. We gonna chop it up. I got Ja, I got Born gonna come through, and we just gonna talk, man, and we just gonna shoot the breeze, right? So let's get into it, right? Salute to Dewberry and my nigga Charleston, man. I talked to Charleston. Like I said again, man, I think people need to understand that at the end of the day, we all human. We all men, we all women, right? Some things you just can't play with. And you can't just play with just anybody, right? So that's why people don't understand. It's like, this weekend, shout out to Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? I got the video. Salute to Sauce Walker, y'all. And Sauce came out there and told everybody. He told them, hey, man, and the dude from Oklahoma, respectfully, that's your part, Marky, Oklahoma. That nigga had to he had to get his DP, right? He had to get his DP, and he apologized because people don't understand. That man don't bother nobody. I've been with them. They don't bother nobody. Half the time, they don't even have, you know what I'm saying? They don't even have security. When we was in the ATL, shout out to Black Rambo for his birthday party. We didn't have no security. We went to Strokers. We didn't have no security. Like, y'all don't understand. It's like real street niggas recognize other street niggas. So it is what it is. And even with the whole dude, I want to say salute to the Sway guy, right? Blue. Because what he did was he took a situation, he made lemon out of lemonade, right? And what I mean that is now his numbers going up. Y'all go follow the man. He's funny as hell, dog. And like I said, I told him he was funny. You know what I'm saying? I follow him. He reposted one of my videos. We're going to talk about what one of his videos that he did. And again, everybody has an opportunity. Yeah, it might have looked crazy. First, people was like, well, Charleston didn't mace him. I'm like, I know the nigga maced the nigga. He ain't pulling it out. You're not doing it for clout, right? So the night I did the stream, right? And we'll get into a bunch of stuff, but the night I did the stream, I'm talking to Dewberry. We laughing and shout Sean Cotton. We was getting on him about his boots, right? So I'm thinking they gonna fight. I text Dewberry when I get the last message that says, no, we're not. We've been disqualified. So I'm like, damn, what happened? Right? Like, damn, but I kind of figured it would have been the mace at the weigh-in, right? Because you could tell. Well, a lot of people don't know. At that time, they disqualified them, right? They was already disqualified. Well, the Sway God, I guess he didn't know that. So when he comes downstairs, like when I talk to Nut, he tells me, hey, bro, I'm on my phone. I ain't even paying attention to this nigga. I don't know who around. He said, but it was a bunch of people in the lobby, at least 100-some people, he said. He said, next thing I look up, this man mushed me in my face. What are you supposed to do? That's what I want to know for people. I mean, like, the internet is the internet, but in real life, like, if you know this man in real life, and like I tell people, like, I'm around this man is quiet. I know it sounds crazy to believe, but the man is quiet. He don't say too much. He just sit back. And Dewberry don't do the same thing. He sit back, he just gonna chill. He ain't gonna do much. So I just found it just weird that, and even when them dudes, now think about it, no disrespect to them. I don't know if they from Oklahoma, and that's why dude got mad, because you from Oklahoma talking about keep Nipsey name out your mouth. Bro, who is you? Like, come on, bro. Like, who are you to tell another man when you just trying to get clout? Now, they don't got security. This is what I want y'all to understand. He said it before. I'm going to say it again. There was no security around them. You didn't have to walk past them to go up the stairs to make the comment. Real niggas don't do that. Real niggas would have just walked up to him, said what he said, and when they saw him reaching, would have responded. Not wait till you get on there and then pull your camera out, right? So that'd have been like him pulling his camera out. He's going to pull his camera out and the people around, we only pull the camera out for his protection and for ours. So if something happened, I'm going to tell y'all, if something happened, this is how we protect ourselves. No cap. So I'm just telling everybody. So when you see the people around us pull the cameras out, it's not because we want to post it. It's because it's for our beneficial help. It's to protect him. So if he do something, y'all can't come back and say A, B, C, and D. So I'm going to give that warning to everybody. At the end of the day, man, we are in front of this camera. People know what we look like. We don't know what half the people look like. I got people that follow me. I don't know. I get all types of messages in my DM and all that crap. So why would I take that situation not seriously? Like any situation. Like when I hit him up, I'm like, damn, I wish I was there. If I was there, it would have been a problem. Just like if Dewberry would have let him come downstairs, it was going to be a problem, bro. I don't know what nobody think. I would think that any man would do that. That's just my opinion. Like, I guess I'm built different. I don't look at it like it's internet. If you approach me, if you know it's the internet, and you know, one, if I'm lying, you can sue me for slander. Well, I'm not slandering nobody. I'm only speaking my truth. It's freedom of speech. That's why I didn't like it when I was on a panel. Oh my God, shout out to Born. There was some people on there. It was a great debate. But my thing is, what's the difference between Charleston rhyming? If I got a writer, a ghost writer, and put it in a rhyme and put a beat behind it, had a big name producer, what's the difference? You don't like what he's saying, but you condone what rappers saying. Like, let it make sense, bro. It's freedom of speech. If you don't like the way he's talking directly to the people, then the same people that rap and make millions of dollars for other people that's not in your culture, they need to say something. Right is right, wrong is wrong, if that's the way you're looking at it. Right? Man, that's what I'm saying. Right. Bloodies ain't got nothing to do with it. That's why Dewberry got mad. You know what I'm saying? He's 60s. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Niggas grew up under the 60s law, regardless of what it is. So you saying something to a man and you walking up there like that's some big name shit. You walking in the building where a man can get to you. Did you get it, King? Oh, let me send it to you again. I don't know if I'm gonna drop the link for people who want to come on here. We just go on politic. Just remember, watch what you say. And again, subscribe to my man King of New Jersey. Subscribe to the sports media, BTV TV, right? We're gonna get into some sports stuff. The season is here for sports, football, basketball, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? College, high school, whatever it is. Y'all go subscribe to that channel. He'll be up here. He's actually about to pull up now. Salute to the King.
Yo, salute my brother.
Salute. So yeah, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, no, I'm just basically breaking it down to everybody, letting them know, about this weekend and how things went, and even on your panel when you spoke on it, and I respect you for that. Say, hey man got every right, freedom of speech. If you don't like what he's saying, then we got to look at everything across the board.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, bro. 100% right.
Right. So like I said, if I go get a big name producer and have him put a crazy beat behind it and then put a rap song with exactly what salute Half Pass. Hey man, I want to say salute to this King right here. Half Pass, you did something to me, King. I even had to tell Born, you did something to me, guy. It was very respectful, very respectful.
Yeah. Cross, you mute yourself, bro.
Yeah, my bad. All right, I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, salute to Half Pass, man. He sent me a text, man. It was powerful. I told Born, I told a lot of my niggas about it. I was like, and I appreciate that, King, for even telling me to bring the content. So again, half past, make sure that you subscribe to the Grind and Grown, because we'll get into more like that. Nah, and I know it was real. Trust me, it messed me up because we street kings, man. And I watch you in the it was funny. Half past put up one about his dog and his cat. They was breaking bread. So you know me, boy. I watch everybody. People don't know I watch everything everybody do. And that DM you sent me, King, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I get it all. I get it from different people. But when I know it came from somewhere, nigga, I didn't even know you even looked at it like that. So I knew that was real. You ain't got to tell me it ain't real. And I appreciate that. And that's going to keep that's the type of stuff to keep you motivated for going. So that being said, I'm going to get into a couple of clips. Born, we're gonna talk about some stuff like what's on like social media, and what do you think about this? And is this where we done got to in this point? So I want you to see this is the first one. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff. Let's check this out.
Fucking Will. That's thirsty. How you coming, shorty? Who did it to me? Yeah. Who did it? Who did it?
All right, so we're gonna get into that buffoonery right there, dog. That's the first one I want to get into. They in jail. Man, when did it get to the point you in jail and you having fun?
Yo, bro, play it again for me, bro. Play it again for me.
All right. Again, yeah. All right. Salute, Monkey Man.
Yo, Monkey, salute. Monkey Man, salute.
Salute, half past. Salute to everybody. Salute to Black Widow, yeah. Maki, everybody in the building, man. I appreciate Dale. Everybody coming in, supporting and rocking with us. So, again, NY Nikki, what's up with you? Salute, Queen, salute. So check this out. So again, I'm just showing social media where we've got to the point where this is glorified, and I don't like it because we've all been there. So this is not, I'm gonna say this to all the kids that's listening on our channel and they look up to us. This is nothing to glorify. I'm gonna say this one more time because I don't come on here live, but because I have passed, I gotta keep it a beam. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go again. Check this out, God. This is what's going on in the jails now.
Who fucking with him? Who fucking with him? Who fucking with him?
Oh, let me go back.
Who fucking with him? Who fucking with him? Who fucking with him? That's thirsty. How you coming, shorty? Who did it to me? Yeah. Who did it? Who did it?
Oh. These boys having fun.
So basically what they did was they created a backflip contest in jail.
Yeah. These boys having fun, huh? They having fun.
Come on, bro. Let's break this down. When did it become fun to go to jail? This is what the stuff I want to talk about. How is it? You got a phone in jail and they all excited. These are all men in there.
Oh, hey, yo, bro, hold up. Yo, some jails now, you can have phones. Some federal penitentiaries, you can have phones now.
Wow.
You got to pay, you got to buy them off the commissary.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So sometimes the phones don't be illegal. In some federal penitentiaries, they can have phones, but it depends on what state you're in.
So
they sell them on the commissary, bro.
Okay, so my question to you is, God, when did we start getting to the point where we promoting and that's cool? When you was locked up, I was locked up, there's a lot of people been locked up. Why is it fun to go to jail now?
Right. Even when I was younger, it was never fun to go to jail, bro.
Come on, man.
Not ever. But however, I'm going to say something. When I did go to prison, I learned a lot. And amongst me learning, I had fun along the way because I was so young. You get what I'm saying? as I got older,
Right.
and I realized, I'm like, this shit not fun.
Real.
All your boys there, they're all locked down together. Why you want to be locked up with a bunch of men? A bunch of musky, funky men.
But you just said something. You said when you was younger, that looked cool.
Yeah.
Why? Again, I'm gonna go back. Why in our culture, that's considered a stripe? Wouldn't it be like confusing to be like, damn, all my friends are in here. They can't help me with nothing. We just in here surviving off each other like we would do in the free world. So I was blown away when I saw that went viral. It's just like with the Fleece Johnson thing. You know what I'm saying? Things like this is going viral. Yeah, people come from jail and brag about time spent there like they did military. Man, that's deep, NY Nikki. That's true. Why do people look at it like it's something to glorify, bro? People out here working. I see people like Half Pass, and they with their animals. They walking with their kids. Salute to him. He bought his son a bunch of shoes because his son is doing good in grades. That's what we push. That's what we promote. The kids doing positively. When did you get rewarded for doing dumb crap?
Hold on. Let me, NY Nikki, let me say one thing. Let me explain one thing. As a person that has been in prison multiple times, let me tell you this. It is like the military in prison. It's like coming home from the war because you're at war a lot of times. You're at war with other sets. I'm not a game big or none of that. You're at war with white boys, Aryan nations, the Latin kings, the Yetas, the Muslims, the fucking Bloods, the Crips, all that shit. So it is like a war. It's a war. I seen many niggas die in prison, and I seen many niggas catch murders in prison. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying
real talk.
It's right as that, but that's how we see it when you a street dude. When you come to the streets and you a street dude, you do street shit. If we was able to have silver spoons in our mouth, hold on, we should. If me, Cross, and John Muhammad was able to have silver spoons in our mouth, I would never have did the shit I did. That's my word. That's my word for my kids.
And I believe that, but also on defense of what Nikki's saying is, we all know everybody's got a situation. So right is right, wrong is wrong. We knew right from wrong. We choose at the end of the day, no matter what, to pick it. Just like these guys that's sitting there flipping and doing damn backflips. Instead of doing backflips, nigga, invest your time to figure out how to get out and then teach these kids how to do the backflips. You can't teach nobody shit when you in jail. That's all I'm saying. You're wasted property. You use as the state property. Salute the job. We got John in the building.
Yo, but what I'm saying is, NY Nikki, it's not time to invest in yourself and family. No, it's not. But it's also time that when you're a young man, first, we from the straight slums. I know where I'm from. I know I seen bodies drop as a kid, yo. I couldn't get past that shit. I was in the projects. We's kids, we play hopscotch. We play hopscotch with the bullet shells. The shells from bullets.
So hold on, listen, and you hitting the point. Listen, hold on, God, but you're making a point. What happened is, instead of saying, when she said invest in families, again, that's part of, we never admit that's part of PTSD on our side of the family. It's not, it's still, no matter what, the environment, which you didn't choose the environment, you chose the situations in the environment. I always tell people, you only do what your options allow you to do. When she's saying is, why do people do it? Now, if you know it's wrong, right? And you come back, and you're right, you just said it. You said because that's all we know when we were coming up is we thought it was fun to come back to get the stripes. Now, her as a civilian, even though she could be in the same conditions, her as a civilian, she understood right from wrong. That's all I'm saying. Like, we got to stop saying that. You're right. We grew up like that, thinking that, but now we got older. They say when you do better, when you know better, you do better. So we just trying to tell these young kids, I'm sitting here watching this video that went viral. Why is it, my question is, why is it viral? Because we had to survive in prison. We didn't have fun. It wasn't a vacation. We called it that because we didn't want our kids or the ones we love. But in actuality, nigga, it wasn't. We was in prison.
Daddy's in college.
Yeah, right.
Daddy's in college.
Real talk. What up,
Right,
Ja?
cross. You went to the root of that. What our sister was sharing. The root cause of it is that some of us transition from from integrity to image. So when you go to prison, it used to be a shame. It used to be a blight on you. It used to be a
Right,
very bad thing to go to prison. However, once you go to prison and you survive it, as you said, survival was the only prideful factor. So when you came home,
Mhm.
people in the community in your neighborhood, they didn't go away to that war zone.
War
They didn't go
zone.
away. They didn't go away to that.
right,
They weren't deployed into a war zone. So the same correlation that you have of coming back from the military is the same activity that you have coming back from prison. However, we started celebrating both returns, celebrating the return from the military and celebrating the return from prison when both things were a hellish condition, especially
right,
for us.
right,
So like she said, we should be investing our cultural interest into building families and taking the
facts.
lessons from our failures, which we're seeing now. We become comfortable with failure, comfortable with,
That's deep.
well, yeah, comfortable with BS, comfortable with losing. That's what we have
Right.
become comfortable with less when we shouldn't be. As you know, when you speak to me, I tell you, how you doing, God? Yeah, I'm blessed by the best. Haven't settled for less because I refuse to settle for less. There's nothing in life that we should settle for that's less than what we
Mm,
should know our value of. The first thing we have to know as a community, though, is the value of a community, and we haven't recognized that as a people yet. So we have this
facts.
conundrum
Now,
we're
Monkey Man,
involved.
salute. We got Monkey Man on the panel. Salute. He at work. I already know. Salute, King.
Salute Monkey Man.
Peace,
What's up, boys?
peace,
What's up, Mr. Muhammad? What's up,
peace, my
Cross?
brother.
What's
What up
happening,
with you
man? But
now?
you know what? I want to speak on something, and I salute anybody that been to the penitentiary, like you, born, or
Yep.
myself, or
Yep.
whoever. But they
Yep.
came home and telling us how they making it now. I don't give a damn. I do not respect Police Johnson at all. I don't even really know why he even
Man,
on
y'all,
Right.
please,
a.
hold on. Please
Hold
do
on.
not
But
bring up that booty bandit. I'm joking, bro.
born.
I'm joking, bro.
I got one strike left. I know you do. I just
Yeah.
got to tell you.
Hold on, my
Salute,
nigga
Mikey.
Maki
You
in
got
the
to
building.
keep.
Salute to my nigga Maki.
Salute, Mikey. Salute,
Mikey,
Yeah.
Mikey.
little bro, what
Y'all
it
make
do,
sure
little bro?
y'all make sure
You
y'all
already know I'm
subscribe
a
to the Crack
sponge.
and Grown channel. Please subscribe to my
And
Crack and
hold
Grown
up.
channel.
And BTB TV Sports Media.
Man, I gotta
Sports
be a
Oh
part of
media.
damn! Let
that.
me go get him.
I gotta be a
Yeah.
part of that.
Yeah,
It's
we got
almost
to be
that
part.
time.
Yeah, we need Mikey. We need Mikey on there so we can talk about the deadlifting competitions, sports, boxing. We into all that over there in sports media, dog.
Damn.
So yeah, so we need y'all to
Man,
come
I'm
over
finna go
there.
get the grinder, bro.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
Yeah.
Cross, the plug.
yep. For real, because my man King, he gonna do something big. We trying to do everything
Man,
different now. So,
man.
Mikey, what do you think about that? And hold on, before you say anything, Monkey Man, I apologize. You was in the middle of talking. Like you
Hey, go ahead,
said, you
Monkey
don't like
Man. My
certain
bad.
people. Yeah, yeah, you don't like certain people on the internet because they're glorifying dumb crap. So let's
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah. I
Go
don't
ahead,
want to
Monkey Man.
search.
I was
I
joking. Just
want
say Fleece Johnson. Well, go talk
to.
about Fleece.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't sort of. I don't. The thing about it is, it's too many guys that then came home from prison and got a story about what they doing now. Everybody know what goes on in the penitentiary. Everybody know you gonna either fight, you gonna either pray, or you gonna either die if you
Die.
know, because we have rights. So it's only that much we know that part. We need to
Right,
celebrate the ones that's coming home, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie. And I always talk about addiction, but the streets are addiction, and it's a blessing for a man to come home, leave the streets alone, go get a 9 to 5, or start his own business and become something. Because really, once we go to penitentiary, society already against us. We already a statistic. Some of us don't even make it that long to stay out. So the ones that do stay out, do something for themselves, support their family, and not being a burden on their family. Them the ones we need to be giving salute to. You know what I'm saying? All these
facts.
I don't be want to hear all about how you was the biggest gangbanger, how you was the biggest um homosexual, whatever. And I'm not knocking no homosexual. That's your
Right,
thing.
right,
That's your
right.
thing. But see, a lot of them cats be down there undercover with it. So at least Felicia is being open with it, but it's a lot of cats that's not, that be down there
But hold
doing
on,
it.
hold on. But listen, Parson, let me cut you off. And Fleece is married to a woman.
Yeah, he is. And he said he still liked the situation that he wished he was in. That's the problem. The problem is what they're not talking about is the mental health of him, because he did explain a couple times. So he said he was 15 when he went in. He's never mentioned, if you give it, you got to receive it. If you like it, you can't play one way. That's the whole thing where he's getting, but never. It's just like the rappers. Remember back in the days, they had the conscious rappers that say, hey, if you go to jail, this is what happens when you go to jail. They don't do that no more. They just glorify going to jail. And then they put videos up of niggas doing backflips and having Olympic games in jail. Like, man, I ain't thinking nothing about no going standing in the pod flipping with a bunch of niggas. I'm not doing that.
Yo, Cross, let me say something. I'm gonna say something real quick. Yo, know what's so funny, bro? The reason it's keep going on because our black women accept that shit. Know why? Because I seen when that light-skinned nigga with the green eyes got locked up, them bitches filled his account with hundreds of thousands of dollars. He came home to a modeling contract.
Yeah, but
hold on now. Listen. Now he married a billionaire heiress from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Right.
So
listen.
But go ahead.
We finished.
Yep. Yes,
he
sir.
married a billionaire princess from Saudi Arabia. Sierra from Saudi Arabia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he divorced and got millions, got like 100 million from it, and he's doing Tubi movies, and people still supporting this nigga, and he's still doing effed up stuff for the community.
Okay, can I say something?
Domestic
when
violence.
He went in this, but listen, I know you're absolutely right. Now I don't know what his charge was, but we just gonna take the fact that when he went to jail, instead he posted it. He didn't cause his video to go viral. People did. But what he did was, like anybody else, when they got out, he planned for his opportunity to be better. Now, can you hate on him for taking advantage of what the system did to him and he returned it?
No, I'm not hating him for that. What I'm saying is these women, they condone that shit. When I was locked up going to prison, I was a fit and shit. I can show you pictures, bro. I was a don, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? So I could have did the same, but I didn't choose to do that. I said, let me get myself together and better. Because even if I came into all that fame and all that shit, I would have still messed up. I would like, yo, let me go to Houston and get me like 20 keys. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the money to do it. I'm gonna be the biggest drug dealer.
But you talking about trapping versus he coming out with legitimate money. He got paid off of just taking pictures. Now again, I'm not knocking what his charge was, but what I'm saying is the fact that
you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he didn't do what he should did. He did what he should have done. But what I'm saying is the reason these young boys keep doing that because these women keep accepting that shit.
Okay, I see what you're saying. My bad. Okay, I
see. Boy, I would like to add on to that. We see the women are just a reflection of the light that we shine. So you know there is a nation can't rise no higher than this woman. That means the better a man profess, protect, and provide for the woman of his nation and his community, the better she'll reflect the properties of that man. So the reason the women glorify and like that or see the bad boy, the reason good girls like bad boys is because the original bad boy was the rebel on the plantation. And the reason that we have this so-called glorification of these rebellious acts now is because that was implanted in us in those experiences then. It's just that back then we were rebels for the right cause. Now we're rebels without a pause. We doing shit for the image, for the vine, and we're not doing it for the community.
Just like when they on there doing But it's like when they on there doing backflips. They could have, but they know it wouldn't go viral if they sat down and they was teaching and talking about
But
strengthening the
who do
man.
backflips in a cage?
Not me.
An animal that's called a what? A monkey. So let's be real. Like, let's be real when we look at the mentality of it. See, I left. I went to college. I was blessed to be able to go to college at the age of 16. We was just building on that. I went to prison
I
on
went to
my
college too.
18th birthday. I was arrested on my 18th birthday, bro, facing
Right.
attempted murder charge. So prison became my college. And I had to make my mind up sitting on Rikers Island that prison was going to be my experience of learning so that I don't repeat this recidivism. I don't
Well,
come back
that's
here
what
again.
that's what Bourne just said before we started. He said, I learned a lot when I was in jail, like you said. But
Yeah.
that's the program. The program is
Jail was
you
our
shouldn't
proving ground,
have to learn your life lessons in jail.
Right.
That's why I
Right.
see what you're saying.
But
Yeah, I
but
see
you
what
know
you're saying.
the greatest lesson that I had was this, is that I had knowledge of self. See, I
Facts.
understood the relationship of myself with God before I even went to jail. I was just rebellious to the truth in which I already possessed.
Mm,
So when I went to jail, I was confronted with the truth that I was already given in my home and in my environment. So I had to become the God that I kept manifesting myself of being. And prison, jail, ain't no God in jail. Because you can't rule yourself or your environment with force and power when
mm.
you in jail. So you're not God in jail. So I had to become myself and get the hell out
I
of there,
like
bro,
that.
because I had to recognize that jail is only suitable, a cage is only suitable for an animal. And that's an animal that's untamed. So when you're uncivilized, bro, that's the environment you should go to. One, learn how to not become uncivilized as your environment has provided for you, and two, become a god of self to change your environment. Then our women will
Well, you
follow suit and become the goddesses of our community, our environment. And
well,
that's
you
what
know
we
what?
need.
You just said something powerful because I even know that most people are animal lovers, right? And I know, like, I'm gonna use King for example. He's an animal lover. He would never put his animal, even though he get mad at her. Think about the analogy. Even though you get mad at your animal and she does a lot of stuff that you don't condone, but you understand and empathize to the point. If I told you, man, you should throw her out, you said, why would I do that? Or why would I put her in a cage? You don't put an animal that you love, or you even regular people that love animals don't put animals in cages. They tell you it's wrong to put something in a cage that you love.
Well, let's look at this. You put the animals in a cage for punishment, don't
Mm,
you? See? Right away, go to your cage or whatever you call it. Go, and whether it's a dog or a cat,
yeah.
when they know they're in trouble, see, they have what we call compassion. That's recognition to have passion for human life. That's what makes you a human. See, the humane society is for animals because a human is supposed to be compassionate to all life. Like animals are compassionate
Right.
to all life. So as soon as we realize that we're not animals, bro, but of civilized nature, we'll start conducting ourselves in such and stop allowing people to treat us like this. Because I asked all of us, I believe we all been to prison on this panel except for my
Right.
little brother. You feel me? And
Right.
praise be to the Lord that he don't go. But
That's right.
we all, how many of us, what was the Asian populace in the prisons that we've been in?
Hmm. That's deep.
Bro, I probably
How
said
many Asian, how many,
about 5 or 10
how
of
many,
them.
how many Asian inmates you done seen in your time, bro?
Right. That's true. That's true. Hey, that's
See,
some shit.
see,
Boy, you
I'm
going
gonna show
deep
you.
now.
I'm gonna show you some cultural stuff. See, because we can point these communities out in our own environments. In every city, you got a Chinatown or
Salute the
Asian community.
sacrifice.
In every city, you have a Jewish community. In every city, you have a Eastern, Middle Eastern community. And of those communities, how many of those people have we encountered in our sojourn in prison, bro?
Oh, can I
See,
say something
we can count on one hand.
oh, John, before you say anything else, man, salute to the sacrifice. Y'all go check him out, subscribe to his channel, man. He just did one on the Marvin Gaye. Man, that was deep. That was deep, dog. Like, man,
And,
you
and I
called.
seen the one. And I seen the one about Bernie Mac. I liked it. That one
Come
by
on,
Bernie
man. Come
Mac.
on, man.
I
The
liked it. That
sacrifice.
one.
Hey, that's my dog right there, man. He the truth. He already know. That's my dog right there, dog.
True
That's my
indeed, without a
dog.
doubt.
That's my
But my
dog right
point is
there.
that
So now,
if it's only happening to us, when are we as a people, bro, gonna say, yo, we doing something wrong? Like we still on that plantation, we still like going back to master's house because it's easy to be in jail, bro. You get 3 meals, you get to sleep, you get heat, you get air conditioning now, you get things to drink, you get people to interact with, you even have access to knowledge. It's easy being in jail. What's hard is coming out of jail, bro, with a
and looking
degree of
for it.
completion. With a degree of completion, and then apply that degree, that science that you have obtained to the world to become a productive citizen in an environment that's built against you. So the war don't stop. And we all are winners, bro. We battled 1 billion sperm cells, only be one to meet the egg and the ovum to make ourselves. So you was born a winner, bro. The
Come on,
problem
man.
is, we done got used to the ideology and the philosophy of deception of losing, and we gotta stop that shit.
Okay,
That's the problem.
I got some, and I'm gonna see if y'all build. This is one that was on my Instagram reel. Like I said, I'm pulling stuff from the reel so we can talk about it. So here's one right here, and I'm gonna see what y'all.
I just want to say,
Go ahead, Mike.
don't worry about getting my input. I'm just a sponge right now. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
that's all right. That's all right. You can speak in, chime in, Monkey Man too. I know he working. This is just something I just wanted to build because that King half pass, man. He got my brain back
Well, the
working.
greatest part about being the youth in this situation is I'm able to be a sponge and repackage the information to the youth in a way that they can relate to. So all I'm doing is I'm gonna listen. I can't speak on anything that I haven't lived through.
That's real spill. I like that. So y'all check this out. Tell me what y'all think. And I put this on my Instagram because we all feel like this, but this was deep from an OG, old dude saying this. So peep this out.
Only looking for people who are looking for me, and I'm only ready to.
Hold on. Here we go.
I am not trying to save people from themselves. I am only looking for people who are looking for me, and I'm only ready to help people who are ready for me to help them. If I got to drag you into something that's going to make your life better, I'm going to have to drag you around and try to make your life better against your will. That's exhausting.
It is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It is.
I can't want your better life for you more than you want your better life for you. If I do, like, all I'm going to do is frustrate myself and irritate you. And that's what ends up happening when you end up attempting to coach people who are uncoachable because they're longing for the truth, but they want to believe a lie.
All right, y'all. What y'all think? Anybody can chime.
I'll definitely build on that because that's actual fact. You should. The Garbon was building earlier that you should want more for others than you want for self when you're dealing with brotherhood and sisterhood. And brotherhood and sisterhood only signifies family. So those that really want help are already helping themselves. And only thing you owe a man that you can really help is advice. That's what the Bible tells us, Ezekiel 3:18. So when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, when thou not speaketh to warn the wicked of his wicked way, that same man shall die in his own iniquity, but your blood shall I require at thine hand. If you speak to warn the wicked of his wicked way, God won't require your blood at his hand. So when we tell somebody something, which we should, as each other, as Maki was building, the elderly supposed to experience all of the bad shit that they're gonna go through, and they're supposed to tell the youth all of the tricks of the trades of deception that they're going to encounter along the same way that they're following them on the path that they're walking. That way they can evade all of the BS and have success that we didn't have. We're not doing that. A lot of us now saying, man, stop hating. I'm doing my own thing. Leave me alone and get away from it. Instead of saying, yo, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying now. I'll do better. That's why we get these situations with this Fleece Johnson and all of them, because Fleece Johnson just created a new generation of Fleece Johnson. And now,
that's real.
Yeah, now with the Alphabet Mafia, you're influenced to go to jail to experience or be a Fleece Johnson. and it's cool. It's the new thing,
So
and
what you
that's a
think?
part of the that's part of the deception,
So
bro.
what?
We
So
we
so
try.
what? So what do you think about that, Born? When he, do you agree with my man when he said, "Hey, man, it's frustrating trying to help somebody win, and they don't really want to do it. So you end up frustrating yourself because you're trying to push them, and they're getting irritated." So do you believe
Hey,
that that's a true
hey,
statement?
bro. Bro, let me tell you something, man. And everybody, all the guys used to get mad at me because I'm like this. Yo, if a nigga don't want what I got to offer, and I can see he don't want it, I'm not gonna teach him. He's not gonna get my jewels and use them just so he can prosper off them by being a snake. I'm not giving a nigga knowledge of self. I know the nigga don't really want knowledge of self. If I feel in my
Facts.
heart, I know understand that he don't want to be God, or he using my lessons as a tool to get over people, become a 10%er. I would never give him knowledge of self. I would never teach this nigga because that's just how I feel about it.
Real
A lot of
talk.
people, a lot of guys got mad at me like, yo, why don't you teach? I'm not teaching that nigga shit, bro. You want to teach him, you teach him. The nigga's a savage.
That's called
Mm.
wise judgment.
So what you think about that, Monkey Man? I know you've been quiet. I know you're working. So what you think about that?
Now, in AA, we say when the teacher is ready, the student will appear. So, with that being said, is once I'm ready as a person, and when the like, okay, for me to be for me to pick my sponsor, and I gotta go find him. He don't come looking for me. So if I
Mm.
want what he got, I gotta go to him to get his knowledge.
Come
Cause
on,
he done
man.
been through some things, and if he got this many years sober, I need to learn what he's doing to stay sober. So it goes back to what he's saying. I'm not gonna help nobody that's not looking for it because if I'm because it's gonna make you frustrated. And it have been people we didn't try to help and so called, but you doing more work than he doing, and you already got the knowledge. So why is I'm doing more
Salute,
work than you?
AD.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's on. And then too, you gotta be careful too. Like Bourne saying, for the snakes, he might play along just enough to get the knowledge and still do wrong with it. You see what I'm saying? It, it's
Right.
it's a spiritual thing when you helping somebody, you'll feel that connection. Like, oh, he really want it because it done been times I done called my sponsor 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey man, I'm having an urge. What I need to do, and he
Wow.
tell me, and I'm willing, and I'm waiting, and I'm willing to listen, and he's willing to. And that's the thing about helping. There's no limitation on helping. If I'm trying to help a person build a business, and he called me 12 o'clock at night, say, well, how do I get these plans together? How do I get this blueprint together? I got to wake up out my sleep to help this man.
Mm.
Uh huh.
No,
What?
no, that's deep. That's deep.
Oh
Mike,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to speak on that?
Yeah, so my thing is, man, even with what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you see a potential within somebody, but man, that could be an illusion. I like to say Halloween is a lot of time that really the only time that people are who they truly are. The demons, the ghouls, what they truly are, and they wear a mask every single other day of the year. So I say, man, I can't force nobody to be nothing. And anytime I find myself too arrogant, man, forget the show, close the curtains. I gotta ask the teachers, what can I do better? I'm never ever too arrogant. I can always be humble and I can always be corrected. But I'm not just going to be corrected by anybody because of how long they've been here. It's about who they are. Because if you got to put
Right.
anything on you to be you, well, I'm not listening to you. So, I'm not willing to. I'm willing to search for the answers, not try to learn math without a teacher. But at the same time, I'm not going to teach to somebody to act a certain type of way. And even though I might want to teach them, I'm gonna put them off. That way, when they go to the next teacher, they know how to act, so they can get taught. But they ain't gonna get taught by me because once they see that I'm vulnerable, I'm susceptible to betrayal at some point.
Mm. That's what's up. Y'all, anybody else want to speak on that? Now, I agree with it what everybody's saying, man, because at the end of the day, like even with Bourne saying, giving knowledge to self and then learning knowledge of self and then to try to give it away. And if you don't receive it, what happens is it's the time that's invested when, like the man said, it's like he don't want, and when you get older, you start understanding it's not a bad thing. That's what people understand. It's not a
I
bad
actually
thing
got a
because,
question for y'all though, Carl.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Whenever you see one of your students, say they've been in class and they've been get good grades with the game, but they make a mistake, do you think sometimes elders be too quick to give up on them because they assume rather than correcting them? Because sometimes we might pick up. It's like when you learn something in math class and you think you hot stuff and you finish the assignment before everybody. and then they look over your paper and you got a lot of things wrong. So now they never take you serious when you finish first again instead of correcting you.
Now that's a deep question. That's a good question. No, you don't. You give that person when you have the empathy and you give the person, and then you sit down and maybe have that talk and say, hey man, just remember everybody makes mistakes, but if you learn from your mistakes, like the old saying is, if you knew better, you do better. So if somebody takes the time to acknowledge that, that's all they're doing. They're not acknowledging to change the way you look at it. It's that, the old saying is, when people stop speaking on you, that's when you should get worried. Right. So my thing is, if I see you, like, for example, if I see you doing something and I pull you to the side, hey bro, I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you to do what you want to do, but I'm just asking you respectfully, hey, don't do that, because it could jeopardize. Everything is a domino effect in life. Everything is not just, there's no such thing as individuality when you're trying to help. I don't have individuality because I'm too busy helping. I know who I am, just like Bourne. When I went to Bourne, before I went to Bourne, for example, he had his platform was huge. I mean, it's huge now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying at that time, he had thousands of people in there, right? And he allowed me to come on his platform. Now, coming on his platform, I have to respect how he moves. Now, once I started learning him respectfully and behind closed doors, I said, okay, well, here's what I'm not going to do. And he says, as a friend, I respect that. And here's what I'm not going to do to him. So, and all in the Bible, I'm saying all in getting understanding. We perish due to the lack of knowledge.
Another issue I think with the youth, we want to impress the elders. So sometimes we forget that we're as good as our word. So we sit here and we say certain things to make them feel good, you know what I'm saying, before we even do it. And then we end up not doing it. So now all of a sudden, instead of asking questions, now we just feel like, oh man, they ain't gonna listen to nothing, man. So we just gonna do it our own way. And then we completely go against the game that they give us, and then they sit there like, man, I should have never gave him the game in the first place, which makes him opposed to giving it to anybody down the road because they were too
Maki, I want
I messed up,
No, I respect that. Jai, you gonna say something? No, I respect what you're saying.
Yeah. I was saying to answer his first question, to add on to his first to the answer of his first question. It's about the position of being a good teacher. A good teacher is akin to being like a good parent, and having compassion for the student. There are steps along the way. What I know now, I once didn't know. And when you have the respect for self and that the humility of self to know that, then you have compassion to whatever lesson you're being taught. That means the person may fail in the first attempt. It's just up to the teacher to create the method to provide an application of the lesson that works for that student, just like you would for your children.
Oh, my bad. I mean, cut y'all, but like me, shout out to Miss Susan Gunnerwig. She was my fourth grade teacher, and I always had a problem. I can read instructions. I could, just like today, I could read instructions and understand the instructions and still get stuck. But if you sit here with me and show me how to piece this together, I can take it from there. Like, I'm a hands-on type of learner. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and my teacher seen that with me because they were trying to put me in special ed classes. But my teacher noticed once I see her get on the board and break down that algebra problem, I go up there and do the same thing. I just mimic what she did until, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I learned. But me sitting here reading the algebra problem, I get stuck and I can't do it. But once she showed me and through trial and error, I get it wrong sometimes. But as long as I see it and I get the hang of it, she can show me better. Like you say, like Josh say, it's the compassion that a teacher have to have for the person. That's what I was saying. If I call Jai at 3 o'clock in the Jai Muhammad 3 o'clock in the morning, and I say, I need you to help me with Surah such and such. I'm pretty sure he would probably get out in time to help me on something that's going to benefit me as a person. Now, if I call him and say, hey, Jai, what you doing just to kick the shit at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, he going to have a problem with that. So you not building, you not learning off of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
sometimes we
And I
got to stop calling these kids stupid and dumb because that might be the smartest one out the whole bunch if you give
right.
him a little more attention.
But you know one thing that y'all said when it comes to the teacher, and y'all said a real teacher, when it comes to compassion, that's an example of compassion, right? So if I'm a good teacher, I'm trying to teach you, I understand verbal communication ain't always the key. A great teacher will know that. So then they will try the hands-on. So if you go from verbal and then you go from hands-on, then what happens after that?
See, that's where the methodology or the knowledge of the teacher comes into play. Anyone that's present to be taught can be taught. It's up to the teacher to figure out how to make sure they are taught.
Right.
And
Oh, that's
that's
deep right
where
there.
that's
Yeah.
where the aptitude. It's like a parent. See, when you got two parents, like two teenage, a boy and a girl get together. That's 19 years old, and they're young adults, and they have a child. Now, if they stay together for the benefit of the child, they'll figure out everything it takes to provide and teach and raise the child. You don't even need to give them no help. But as soon as you fragment that, now you need a different method and a different educational process to have success in rearing that child. And it's the same thing in teaching. When you have different personalities, just like we as brothers, we got different personalities, bro. But we should always be willing to learn the same lesson. And it only takes the want from those that don't know and the will from those that do to make sure that we all know. And that's the
So that so
activity
that
of passing
so
on
that so that goes
from one
back.
to the next.
So that goes back to that video. So what that guy's saying? Is
Yeah,
that a
yeah.
true statement? Those
What
that
he's
want to
saying,
learn, go ahead.
right,
I'm
right.
gonna
What
play
he's
it. I
saying,
want to play it back. I want to play
what
it
he's
back.
saying, what he's saying is
Let's
this,
play it back.
and I wanted to add this cross. What the
All right,
brother
go ahead.
was saying is the definition of what we all a term we all use, but we take frivolously. It's called dead weight. See, when you're carrying people along that use you as a crutch or an enabler for their own dysfunction and
Mm-hmm.
defeat, then you are carrying what they call dead weight. It's weight upon you, which hardens your burden, and it's weight that you shouldn't have because it's weight that you don't need.
Mm.
It's not to your benefit. So what
So
he's
I'm gonna
saying
play.
is that if I
So
can
let's
give you what I of me, but you gotta want it.
so let's play this back so everybody can hear what we're talking about. Again, hit that like button, share the content. I appreciate y'all.
I am not trying to save people from themselves. I am only looking for people who are looking for me, and I'm only ready to help people who are ready for me to help them. If I got to drag you into something that's going to make your life better, I'm going to have to drag you around and try to make your life better against your will. That's exhausting.
It is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It is.
I can't want your better life for you more than you want your better life for you. If I do, like, all I'm going to do is frustrate myself and irritate you. And that's what ends up happening when you end up attempting to coach people who are uncoachable because they're longing for the truth, but they want to believe a lie.
So the end part where he says they're uncoachable. So even if you helping, is there such thing as being uncoachable?
That's the definition of the word. What's the definition of the word help, though, bro? See, like in order for you to help someone, they got to be doing what?
Helping themselves.
In a state of duress. And
Okay.
the only way they helping themselves is they're calling out for help from you. That means they want to be helped. That's what he's telling you. So
Right.
a lot of us are in a position of need of change based upon what we want. We desire others that are messed up that we got love for, bro, to be better to a certain standard and degree that we want them to be. But they may not see themselves like that. And
Right.
regardless of how much we apply what we want that we believe is better to them, it's not better. It's just what we want. And to that, they are rebellious, even though it's strenuous, it's tiring, it's exhausting, bro, to give your all to somebody that don't want to better themselves in your standard in your eyes and your perception. And that's what we have to not waste time in. It's called do not waste time in searching or seeking for that which does not exist.
Mm.
And that's real. We have to be that on everything that's of value to us, bro. And I was just building with the youth this weekend, bro. 1,100 youth in the audience, letting them know that time is everything. Because the sister tried to tell me, hey, man, it's our time now. No, my time is as long as I got life. Because
Right.
time is the only thing that's continual. So when we lose sight of time, bro, we start allowing time to lose us. And that's how niggas end up doing time and not letting time do them.
Y'all, anybody else want to speak on that? King, Monkey Man, Mikey?
Here, bro. Hold on 1 second. Yo,
Nah, you good.
the
My bad.
brother,
I'm
the
trying to get my
brother.
lunch together.
Salute, dude. I got my nigga Do up in here. What's good with you, fam?
What's up, Dewberry? Salute, bro. Salute, man.
Salute. But yeah, so nah, that was I appreciate it. That was deep. That was deep right there. So I got one. So we gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit funny since we got Dewberry in here. Hey, Dew, your boy reposted my I said this is hilarious. So I want y'all to see this. And this was this week here, right? So peep this out. I thought this was hilarious. I ain't gonna front. Look at this dude right here, man.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
He said, me looking at social media today after Charleston White maced me. What up, Big Red? What y'all think about that? Is hilarious, dog. See, he took it and made lemon out of lemonade, dog. Like, dude is blowing up, dog. I think that shit is hilarious.
Oh, so that's the
Oklahoma,
dude. That's the dude he made.
Oklahoma.
Huh?
That's the dude he made.
Yeah, that's the dude he made.
And the one he hit the head with the pink focus.
Yeah, that's the dude.
Ah, man. But see, this
I
is my
tell you
whole
that, Jim.
thing, bro. And this what upsets me, bro. I really think he was scared to fight because at the end of the day, bro, you still trying to fight this man outside the ring when y'all
Man,
finna
this
get
man
some
didn't
money,
want to
bro.
fight. Shout out to CW. CW called me, dog. He told me, dog. He kept messing with him. He told him, don't mess with me. Keep messing. Well, this nigga didn't know that at that time they got disqualified for the spray. So then when he pushed him in the face, like he said, man, I just hit him, homie. I did, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's supposed to do. And shout out my nigga Dewberry. Dewberry's finna whoop them niggas' ass. Them niggas fucking around. They keep on playing, like he said on his live. You know what I'm saying? People keep playing, dog. But I thought, I'm gonna play this one more time because I thought this was funny, dog.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
She said, what's wrong with you?
Here, you thirsty?
That shit funny as hell, dog. I don't give a fuck no.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
Yeah.
Brother, this is comedy.
Undefeated.
Yeah, this is comedy. This taking lemon in the lemonade, my nigga. Now that's hilarious. I don't care what nobody say, dog.
The genius is using the material.
But
Now
I
you
still
took now
feel
you
like,
took
man,
what
Cross. Hold on 1 second. Cross. I want you to see something. I'm gonna put it in a present box. Let this shit go through, man. Look at this cornball. This you use this fair use. This is my man. So don't care. You use this fair use.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Go ahead. It's right there. My press play on it when you go to it. All right, there we go. Look at this corny ass nigga, TK Kirkland.
All right.
That's what happens. You work hard, you stay quiet, and business.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. And you
Fair
tuned
use.
in.
Entertainment purposes only.
Fair use. Facts. That cheap ass cigar.
You seeing this dude? Check this out. Man, that nigga a hater, dog.
What's up, y'all? What's happening? TK Kirkland in the building.
up here at the offices of Live Nation. Nothing? Okay, okay. Okay,
Don't
cool. Just let me
nobody
know when she comes
care.
down. All right, thank you.
Oh, he done
What's
went and
up,
told
everybody?
on
TK
somebody.
Kirkland. Listen, I'm here to close a big deal.
Dude, I'm about to
I
Live
tell
told
you.
Nation.
you, I
I got my
told you,
sidekick
Cross.
back
I
there
already
with me.
told
Man,
you.
this
She
nigga's
going
a
with her daddy.
weirdo.
Hey, Cross, I told you already.
So yeah,
I
we in the office
told
of
you,
Live
bro.
Nation. See, this is what they doing out for, brother.
Them Jersey City niggas.
Master monkey.
That nigga a flying monkey, bro.
We gotta watch some of the stuff we say gotta watch. Yeah, I only got one strike left. Know that. So what, man? Don't nobody care, man.
I'm
He's
good
a
to people.
weirdo,
That's why
bro.
people good to me. So listen, I'm about to have to start this event. I want to show mad love to everybody showing me love. I'm never gonna let you down. To all anybody in the world, work hard to get yours, and you can do this too. We doing it big, yo.
Man, that ain't big. That's a goddamn That's a restaurant, my
The
nigga.
clout
Anybody
chasers,
can do that.
clout haters. It's TK Kirkland. They got balloons. What's it?
Man, this shit whack as hell, dog. That's why I got up and left out your show,
Whack,
man.
whack.
That's what happens when you work hard. Listen, I gotta go. Just wanted to show
Yeah, I
y'all
got up and
how
left.
blessed I am. Hold on, so
DW hit me up and told me come back downstairs. I told him it was, man.
you guys look amazing. I got y'all all around the world. All right. Just love this. Is my closing my deal today. Yeah. Thanks, son. Okay. Hi, everybody. See you around the world. It's the one and only T to the motherfucking K. But this week, check me out at Atlanta at the world famous Uptown Comedy Corner. Get your tickets at uptowncomedy.com.
Fuck out of here, bozo.
Yeah, I don't nobody care nothing about that. All you did was show a buffet. We had buffet. Shout out to Bessemer, dog. Bessemer. We was in Bessemer, Birmingham. We had a whole layout, dog. What is he talking about, dog? Everywhere they go, they give them a layout, dog. And we had shout out to the Birmingham Police Department letting us rock out too. Man,
But I'm finna tell you the cold part about it. This y'all didn't even peep this. They don't even know who that nigga is because they asked him what this for, and they work there. How you don't know?
There. Yeah, how you don't know?
No, that means his ass fronting because it ain't for him. That's the point. And that's why I told Cross. I told Cross a while ago. He just cheated working for Tarzan, and we're not looking at who he is. However, he got exposed. Now he's trying to do collateral damage. It's too late, bro.
Yeah.
You done played yourself with a different people. Like he in his 60s. See, he playing around with the wrong people, bro.
Playing around. Yeah, he playing around with the wrong folks. Hey, dude,
you need to go
live, dude. Yeah, dude, you gonna have to go. Man, he glad because he got a buffet. Man, nobody cares about no buffet. I don't eat nothing nobody don't make anyway. I would have went to the soul food spot.
Man, on the cool, they look like somebody's birthday party, man. They look like
and what type of grown man want to have a birthday party? That's what it looked like. Monkey man, that's a real talk. What type of grown man want to have a birthday party?
Hey, it was an executive. Look, it was an executive baby reveal, man. This nigga playing. That was a baby reveal. Yeah, that was a baby reveal party.
Man, Cross, that's the stuff we gotta stop though, Cross. Like that's the mentality that we gotta stop. Because he's an influence to those that believe.
Check this out. These ho bro.
No. Yeah, we can't. I only got one left.
No, I ain't say the other N word. Stop, bro.
I know you didn't.
I only got one strike left too, bro.
I know that. That's why I'm telling them to subscribe to BTV Media Sports Media and please subscribe to Grunt and Grown, bro. I already know. But yeah, man, what is he talking about? What is that supposed to mean? What does that do for anybody?
Yo, but tell Dewberry to come up here. Tell Dewberry to come here and talk on it.
Yeah, man, he don't need it. He gonna go live and do it on his. He is monetized. I'd rather for him to do it on his. He get paid for it. This is free game. Now I don't want to even do that. I think this shit whack as hell anyway. Yeah, man, nobody cares.
That's that image. That's that image shit, though. That's that image shit to the people that don't know. it's something to them. To us that do know, it's hyperbole, man. It's the BS.
Yeah,
The
he steady keep going.
bullshit.
Yeah, he steady
You
keep
already
going.
know.
He wants so much. He should have never said what he said, and he
And
shouldn't have
bruh,
did what he
yo,
did.
you
That's
did you
all.
see did you see what he did? Well, I went live last night, yesterday, and afternoon. What he did, he went live on Instagram. As soon as I went live on YouTube.
Yeah, see, he already know, and then you already know the situation. That nigga wouldn't even let me on the Instagram. Yeah, that nigga Gooch wouldn't let me on there, and I'm mad. Yeah, dude, I'm about to call you
Gooch,
about that shit, dog.
Gooch,
Nigga,
the dope head.
yeah,
Gooch,
nigga, what,
Gooch, the
nigga,
trick.
yeah, nigga gonna tell my nigga King that yeah, if he want to come on, he can come on here. I'm trying to come on there. You already know, dude. I'm about to light it up. I'm about to make him go viral. He wanted the viral moment. I was gonna give it, and then he gonna block me. I ain't gonna tell. This shit is funny, bro. I can't make this up. But anyway,
You can't
let's not
you
get,
can't make this shit
yeah.
up. All right.
Yeah, we won't give him no more light. He went to a baby reveal party. Congratulate.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was a boy, girl, or whatever it was.
Yo,
Who
hold on. I
cares?
thought he went to I heard he went to a Trans Am reveal party.
Man, that was the IHOP, nigga. That was the new IHOP.
Yeah.
You heard me? The
That nigga like,
Trans Am. The Trans Am
yeah, I know. I heard
reveal
you.
party.
I heard you, King of New Jersey. I heard you the first time. See what I'm saying? See
I
what I'm
gotta
saying?
reiterate it. I gotta reiterate it.
I know that. So this the last one I got before we get off, and I'm gonna show y'all this. This some funny stuff. Y'all tell me what y'all think, bro.
This is for Freddie.
It was.
Part of that makes sense. Shanae,
Yes.
if you don't change, there is nothing we can do to help you.
She didn't eat anything. That was me.
Why the scale hasn't shown anything,
Because she
okay?
builds fluid up. She can't help it. That's the one thing she's been stressing about is the fluid.
None of your tests show that you're retaining water, okay? You're not 700 pounds of water.
Ever since I had surgery on my leg, you can't tell me that I haven't because I have. I've been through this since I was 15 years.
What y'all think about that? She said she retained water. He said
Man,
they ain't
she
find no
was
trace.
yo, bro. She retaining a lake. She retaining a lake.
No bullshit. She must be a
Ocean.
dam, a human dam.
Ocean.
That's
Riverfront.
wild. That's wild. She said she retained water. She said,
Wow.
and your boy said she didn't eat. I've been eating all the time. Somebody lying to you, dog. You lying. I don't know what you see. That nigga, it's like shallow how. I don't know what he see. He see something we don't see. That's love. I said that must be love right there. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? Hold on.
Yeah, man.
I gotta play it one more time. Let me play it one more time.
Yeah,
Please
that's
let me play
funny.
it one more time.
Yeah, that was funny right there.
All right, let me play it one more time for everybody. And why Nikki say, "Oh my God!"
Yes.
If you eat less, you lose weight.
I'm not eating. I'm telling you.
And this is for Freddie.
It was.
Part of that
He said, "Is that
makes sense.
confetti?"
Shanae,
Yes.
if you don't change, there is nothing we can do to help you.
She didn't eat anything. That was me.
Why the scale hasn't shown anything,
Like I said,
okay?
she builds fluid up. She can't help it. That's the one thing she's been stressing about is the fluid.
None of your tests show that you're retaining water, okay? You're not 700 pounds of water.
Ever since I had surgery on my leg, you can't tell me that I haven't because I have.
You 700
I've been
pounds
through
of
this since I was
ham
15 years.
She said the reason why she got big because of surgery on her leg.
That's why I hate. God forgive me. That's why I hate black folks sometimes, bro.
I know, Marky. You in the gym, Marky? Why you ain't training her,
bro? I didn't see the doctor with the pizza box. That's what tripped me out.
He asked her, "Was it confetti?" He said, "Maybe that's confetti." I don't know. Your boy.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I be watching this show called 600 Pound Life, and it's amazing how much a woman will quit a fit man before they quit a fat people. Like the fat people that got a husband or a girlfriend, they be riding with them, do or die. by their side, feeding them and
That's
everything.
crazy.
And that be crazy. They don't leave them or nothing. Be like, oh, she too big. I'm finna go. Every person I see on 600, 700 pounds, like, and they be eating. And I can't feel sorry for them because you put yourself in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really embarrassing. Then you want us to have surgery. You want to have surgery and all this shit. Like, come on, we trying to save you, big girl. You talking about you retaining water. You'll die. You retain that much water.
She said she retaining water.
So they need.
That is hilarious.
That nigga stand around for that check.
That's all.
You think that's that insurance money?
Oh, that's
that
real.
for the insurance.
They go to Indians now. They go to Indians right up there. They stand around for that check.
Yeah, that's their check
And they
money.
said, yeah, that's that check money. He must finna get a lot. That nigga said, it's me. I ate all that. Nigga, you don't even look like you ate a slice. She over there depressed and eating. They telling her you got to lose weight to have surgery. And she steady eating. She done ate a whole large by herself.
It's that nigga fault that she like that. That's why he got the pizza in there. You know she ain't go get no pizza. He went and got it. You know what he doing.
But he love her though.
He criminal.
He love her.
He don't love her, man. He criminal. He criminal. That was the best news he heard yet. We can't do nothing else for you. When the doctor said we can't do nothing else for you, he was like, yes.
And then the sad part is you're right, because the whole time, no, he probably wanted to die. He probably been telling baby, like, you eating too much. I ain't eating too much. You know, I had the surgery on my leg. And he like, yeah, you right. You probably did. Then the doctor like, he probably, thank God, man. I've been trying to tell her ass, you can't eat a whole large pizza by yourself.
Yeah.
Man, who been buying her all of that stuff? He has. She ain't been going to the school.
Man, that's a lot of money. Them niggas just working to feed up. He go to work to feed up.
I just told you. That's what he ran for. That's his job.
That's sad, bro.
That's his job. And then when he get a break, he go out and you know he get his mistress. And you know they plot.
But what I'm saying is, but you got to remember, at one time if she getting depressed, she gonna tell him to go on lay down.
But it's amazing how we'll take a lie all the way to our grave. Girl, we know that ain't no water. There ain't no water.
He running around giving her insurance, talking about his milk.
Yeah.
That nigga said it won't me. He said it won't her. It was all me. I ate all that. He said, "What's this fatty?"
So if I was the doctor, I would have been like, "Well, you wrong for eating in front of her like that when you know anything dead that been on a plane, her weakness.
Okay.
Anything dead on a plane,
right?
That doctor know what's going on.
What do you do?
Yeah,
yeah. My man trying to do her in.
Mikey just came back. Mikey, so what you think about that, Mikey? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, well, we're going to play it back for you, Mikey. No. Now, Mikey, you in the gym, Mikey, and I don't understand why you ain't reaching out, dog. Check this out.
Yes. If you eat less, you lose weight.
I'm not eating. I'm telling you.
And this is for Freddie.
It was.
So part of that makes sense. Shanae.
Yes.
You don't change. There is nothing we can do to help you.
She didn't eat anything. That was me.
Why the scale hasn't shown anything?
Because she builds fluid up. She can't help it. That's the one thing she's been stressing about is the fluid.
None of your tests show that you're retaining water, okay? You're not 700 pounds of water.
Ever since I had surgery on my leg, you can't tell me that I haven't, because I have. I've been through this since I was 15 years old.
I told you.
You've been eating your ass. You've been eating your ass off since you was 15 years old. Eating your ass off since you was 15.
She just said she was.
Word up. That nigga eating her.
She said she retained water, my nigga, from a surgery. She wild, dog.
They need to pierce her on her side like they did Jesus. They need to pierce her on her side and all that water run up out of her ass.
What you say, Mikey?
this is why we need bullying, because my generation and the generations underneath, we
Yeah,
accept
you're right.
anything, bro.
No,
And
and you know what,
you can
Mikey,
do
you
like
not
literally
bullshitting.
anything.
You're right.
It's a lot of big girls when I was in school, Mikey. You not bullshitting. We used to talk about them, call them big this, big that, and them hoes find them motherfucker right now.
Well,
Don't
you know
give a
the
nigga
crazy part.
time to take.
Yeah, that's facts. That made them get right, or it made them get worse. But back in the day, some of them might even fight you. But nowadays, man, you gonna get in trouble,
Man, that
man. Like
shit crazy.
Nigga didn't even
we there to
stop
make you look
when you
like the
said
worst
that
of the worst
me.
for calling somebody what they are, which is in turn gonna help to fix the problem. But when we got somebody
Right.
sitting around talking about she a submarine, come on, man, come on, 700 pounds, come on, man, that's
Right.
Andre the Giant water balloon.
Word up.
Yeah.
That's a heavy
Come
situation,
on, man.
boy.
That's
Yeah,
my
cause
fault for
I ain't
real.
never heard of a big person killing themselves because they was being bullied because first of all, they too lazy. Shit, they too lazy.
Man, monkey man, whenever I got
That
roasted in
shit.
school, I made sure that I didn't come back to school the next day looking however I got roasted for.
Man,
Right.
nah,
I'm talking
There
about
wasn't
I
there
need
wasn't no
I'm trying to
telling.
shoot
There
at
wasn't no
some of them
telling. If you got a
females.
problem, you better find
Bro,
something to roast
hold
about, or you
up.
better
Yo,
fight.
Maki, she retaining
Yeah.
water, bro. She's
She,
retaining water.
he said she retaining water. That's that
These
water in her
niggas,
leg.
these niggas like born there to say he ate the pizza. See that what I'm talking about,
Yeah. Boy ain't gonna say, yeah, boy ain't gonna say he ate the pizza. He gonna say, yeah, she didn't do it. That's my baby.
man?
she been drinking too
That
much
shit.
water, bro. She hydrated.
She hold up.
Man,
Don't she
she
been
ate up.
drinking? She been drinking a lot of liquor and eating a lot of cheese and milk. Because the liquor makes you bloated too. She bloated.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know he gotta be drinking. Nigga, if you would, I know I'm gonna turn into an alcoholic. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I be in the house drinking, and she be like, "Baby, come lay next to me, man. I can't. It's hot." Nigga, you get to drinking liquor, you gonna be sweating. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad. It be hot, especially right
This
now
nigga
with this
stupid.
temperature. Right now, I'm just saying, ain't that much AC in the world, my nigga. Like even with a
Yeah.
little sheet, with her, you ain't gotta use a blanket with the AC
Just
on. You
Get
just
down.
use a sheet. Just a
I'm
sheet.
sorry.
That's it. That's crazy. But no, man,
okay.
I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention, man. I wanted to go live. Salute to everybody that came in here today, man. Probably gonna go live again.
Yeah.
Probably shoot it again tomorrow tonight, man. Man, we had a great one, man. I appreciate everybody come on from all the videos we
Yeah.
did. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. I'm gonna let King say y'all subscribe to Mikey and Kane. Y'all subscribe to the Monkey Man, Talking Monkey Business, Monkey Man Podcast. I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and say and shout out and do y'all thing. Salute to everybody that was in the chat too. I appreciate y'all, my nigga.
We ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BT just started his own game. Like, what? Hey, yo, make sure y'all subscribe to BTV Sports Media, where I get on all them country-ass basketball players, football players, reporters, and I even get on the crackers, y'all. I kick their ass too. Holler at me.
See?
Yeah, this your boy Monkey Man. I'm a Crip and I'm a Blood and I'm getting bullied by the peon. No, just nah, but man, check out Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man, man. On Thursday, I got Let's Talk About It Thursdays where we talk about mental health, relationships, whatever we put it on the table. And every Saturday or Sunday, I try to have an interview with somebody that's either in the AA program or somebody that's doing something positive in the community. That's all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Mikey.
Man, subscribe to all my people, man. I just sit back. I ain't retaining 700 pounds, but I'm a sponge because I'm soaking up everything.
Right.
I'm building every day.
Yeah, so with
We
that
got a good
knowledge,
one.
kids.
Yeah,
So with that knowledge, kids.
we gonna click this live up, and we're gonna put it all over TikTok. So make sure, you know what I'm saying, share the content. It's good to see Cross back, man. Cross, you don't understand, bro, how much you do. Just going live you going live is a gift, bro. So keep it up. We know you do
Appreciate
a lot
y'all, man.
behind the
I
scenes,
appreciate y'all.
but man, we're looking forward to make sure y'all go follow the. What's it called? What's the new one called?
Grunt and Groan. Grunt and
Yeah,
Groan.
grunt
The
and
Grunt
groan,
and
grunt and
Groan
groan.
I
channel.
gotta go check it out. You've been over there. I didn't even know nothing was going on over
Yeah.
there, so I'm about to go get up today. But yeah, shout out to BTB. I would love to
Yeah,
come sit and
yeah,
talk sports with you.
yep.
Yeah. I ain't representing the country boys from the South talking about it. I
Yeah,
got my
yeah.
own take on what's going on. So with that being said, man, hey, we're gonna keep doing what we're
Right,
doing.
right.
Job,
Real talk.
peace to the king, man. It's always amazing to sit up under proper teachers. Everybody that got gray hair don't got wisdom. Y'all are kings. Keep doing what you're doing. We listening to y'all. We might not know how to socialize, but I do. So I'm gonna teach them while you teach me. Peace.
No doubt.
True indeed. Peace to the gods and earths, the kings and queens of the
Real talk.
universe. Always remember, man, be unapologetically black 365, 24/7. It's the only way for us to survive. You heard? I like to definitely give a shout out to my brother Cross, my brother Born, my brother Monkey Man, my little brother Maki, and everybody in the chat, definitely. But that's one thing we should always take away from this message today is that once we're away from that situation of mental and physical and environmental economical bondage, we can enjoy the things that we watch everyone else on the planet enjoy, which is peace, love, and happiness in our own environment. It's important for us to maintain a focus, a desire, and a want to have more, do more, be the best, and don't settle for less. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters.
Already, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Showing your brother love, man. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the ones that keep, with this content, want to keep pushing me up to push this content. And I'm going to keep on being a man of my word. And I'm going to keep pushing the content till they push me off. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to everybody, the kings and queens that came in here. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Grunt and Groan. Well, pretty soon I'm going to start going live over there. I just started putting videos up talking where we old and we grunt and we groan about situations like this. But we can get the opportunity to really speak and talk and don't have to do all this yelling and have to do this crazy stuff, but we can speak on what we think and then we can laugh about it, but then we can come back and we can talk about it on some real type stuff. So again, salute to everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Y'all looking for the gear. You can get the Cross Your Heart merchandise at crossyourheart.com. Follow me on the gram. If you're looking for the Just Do It shirts with Dewberry, hey man, y'all hit me up on my Instagram at Cross Your Heart. Hit me the message, hit the Cash App, plug podcast, put the message in there, and your items will get sent to you, man. Just like that. So again, what's up, Dolly? Salute to you, Dolly. So again, I appreciate everybody coming. We had a great show today. Hey man, y'all keep on rocking with your boy. On that note, we out. Peace.